What's up, y'all? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of The Story Behind the CEO, and we have a great CEO here for y'all today. We know it's the end of the year, so you're about to have to file your taxes next year. We know 2022 is coming up, so we're going to have new goals for our business. You know you need to get your business credit straight. She's here to help you with that. So make sure you got your pen and paper because she's going to be giving game. Make sure you go follow her. Today we have TNT Tax and Financial Services in the building. Tell them how to find you.
Hey everyone, I'm Tameshia, the owner of TNT Tax and Financial Services. You can find me on Instagram at TNT Services LLC. You can find me on Facebook at TNT Services. You can find me also on my website, www.tntservices504, as in the New Orleans area code.com.
Oh. All right. So welcome. I thank you. I appreciate you for coming on today. But I do have one question for you before we start anything.
What you got?
TJ Maxx or Dillard's?
Girl, TJ Maxx.
Why TJ Maxx?
Because I'm saving. I balls on a budget.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. So is that you don't go to Dillard's at all, or is only if you have to?
Only if I have to. So say they have a certain perfume that I want, or that I want as a gift. I'm going to give him a clue to go to Dillard's.
So you going to TJ Maxx, but he got to go to Dillard's.
Correct.
Okay. Take notes. All right. So let's get into it. Where did you first learn about financial services? Was this a conversation that you had in your household growing up? Y'all talked about money?
Never.
Never.
So my parents, they raised me well. Hey, mom and daddy, they raised me well. But as far as budgeting, financial, anything, wasn't a part of our conversation in our household, period. I kind of instilled it on my own. I always had this vision. I always had this urge to learn business.
Okay.
No matter what career choice I could choose, I always chose business. For example, I went to Rob Wayne for 9th grade. So Rob Wayne is a career magnet school. You get to choose between cosmetology, nursing, a whole bunch of different fields. All the girls had their scrubs on, going to nursing. All the girls doing the mannequin dolls for the hair. I'm upstairs in the business suite on the computer, learning how to do emails and memos and things like that. It just was always in me. Mm-hmm. It's just something that I always wanted to learn. None of my family members really taught me anything about it. I was always the go-to when it comes down to getting your business done.
So is it that you wanted to have a better life than you had growing up financially? You wanted to be able to do more for your baby, or it was just you were just automatically attracted to that?
To be honest, at 9th grade, you're not even thinking about the baby, the family, or your financial state at that point. It was just in me at 9th grade. So I was always attracted to writing letters, typing things. Yeah. I could type fast. Like, everybody sent me, can you type my report? I was charging. I could type that book report.
Right.
And I'm charging for it.
So you've been charging for your information.
Oh, I've been charging, but not like I was supposed to.
So do you think that people with valuable information out there should definitely be charging, even if that's not 100% the lane that they're in? They should be charging for some of the information that they know?
Correct. You have to know your worth. People only going to appreciate what they can get from you. When they feel like they can get too much for free, it's going to become a problem.
So where did you start? Did you automatically start doing taxes once you got out of school, or how did you build up to that?
No, so taxes wasn't my first niche. I really didn't want to do taxes at all, to be honest.
Baby.
I was always into credit. Credit was my thing. Credit was my thing. I just didn't know how to fund a business off of credit.
Okay.
I was always good with credit. Even when I wasn't into the entrepreneurship, I was working in corporate world.
Okay.
And all my coworkers, they'd be like, can you look at my credit? I always had buying credit. Just A1.
Who taught you that?
Me. No one fussed at me about paying bills on time. No one fussed at me about anything. It was just me.
Yeah, you were just already...
I just already wanted to do it. I used to study on my own. I always made sure my bills was paid on time, paying early. It was just in me. It was just in me. So the tax part came later. Okay. It came first, but it came later, which means I wanted to always do credit. Okay. I help people at work. I didn't used to charge anything. You can send me your credit report, and I'll look at it and tell you exactly what's wrong with it, how to fix it. And it's me working at the clinic.
So how are people able to just trust you with their credit report? Or like, did you have to build that trust with them, or it's like, okay, I know she good, let me go ahead and then give it to her? Like,
to be honest, I don't know what it is about me. I think it's maybe the way I carry myself, or the way it's just my personality. I ask people a lot, like, what you see in me? Even people when they go to my Instagram page, like, how do you view me? I want to know what other people see in their eyes when they look at me, right? They tell me all the time, you a boss.
Very
like
so.
you, and I don't even be feeling like I be bossy all the time.
Girl, bye.
You know how we have the confidence in ourselves, but all honesty, because we've been transparent.
Mm-hmm.
People believe in me and they trust in me, which gives me the extra confidence. But
right.
to myself, I know I can do it. Like I put my mind to anything and do it. But when other people believe in you, you like, dang, they trust in me to do this.
Love you think I can do this?
Like, yeah, and they don't have no problem at all. So it's crazy that even when fixing somebody's credit, right, I have all your personal information.
Right.
No one has never said, well, I don't trust her, she might be doing something shady. They always believed in me. I didn't ever have to sell myself.
Yeah.
It was just more so, here, see, look at this. I'd be like, girl, you have to give me all that. I don't need to, no. They giving it. Help me fix it. Whatever you need, call me. So if I call and say, hey, I need your mama's social. They sending it.
Social.
Yeah,
no
they
problem.
sending it. Yeah, but at the same time, when you have the opportunity like that, you have to make sure you're genuine with people. Like, you have to be trustworthy. So I don't take it for granted at all. Like, I'm not about to play with nobody. Their lifestyle, because I want nobody to do it to me.
Correct.
So I just think that people learn me and they be around me and they pick up this vibe from me. Even when they don't know me,
I definitely pick up.
They see on social media, and when they contact me, I ask them like, "Why you contacting me, girl? I saw you and that's the end of it. That's the end of it."
Let me just tell you something. They definitely see you on social media. I don't know. I can't name 5 good people that have content like you have content on social media. So where the hell did you even learn that? And do you create all your own content? Templates, videos, everything. Like, you're posting multiple times a day. So many different things. I think I share something just about every day. Because I'm like, oh, she hiring today. Oh, she teaching you nouns today. Oh, like, let me, like, every day I'm like, bro, colors matching and everything.
All right, so I'm going to give y'all the behind the scenes on that. One thing I learned about social media, I don't have no marketing background, none of that. Mm-hmm. None of that. I spend my time to create content, but I do have a content creator down here in New Orleans. Her name is Christian. She's with the Design NOLA. I'll give y'all her information. I even posted on my website. So what Christian does is she does about 10 templates for me per month for a monthly rate. The rest of it is me being creative. Okay. So 10 templates don't get you far for a whole month of work. We have 30 days in a month, right?
Right.
10 not gonna do. And most of the time I keep it professional as possible, but sometimes people need to see your personality. Yeah. That's what I learned. So a lot of people like, don't post your daughter, or don't post this, or don't curse words and things like this.
But that's me.
That's me. And you're gonna get me. Yeah. And I want you to know that you're gonna get me. So sometimes I'll do a funny video. I'll tie it into business credit. Sometimes I just feel like applying pressure. So this Friday, I apply nothing but pressure, right? That's just because, you looking good, you looking cute, you're a woman, you're a boss. You don't have to always be strictly about business. Because outside of business, you're still a woman. You still want to look cute, you still want to dress up, you still want to feel yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you have that confidence, then show it. Show it. It don't have to be, oh, well, she's showing too much on Instagram. Now, don't go all out the way. But when you feeling bossy on a Friday, drop that boss. Yeah,
because you can still look very sexy covered up.
Correct.
And that's what I get from it. That's what I get from you.
And then, like I said, we always have, so sometimes you gotta put on the show. You gotta, and excuse my French, sometimes you gotta show a motherfucker you could be a motherfucker too. Period.
I know y'all got that.
Period.
So,
let's go back.
Let's say the girl name again who did the content.
Her name is Christian.
What's her IG?
Her IG should be Design NOLA.
This episode is sponsored by the one and only CrownMeCollections.com. Kingdom rises and overcomes world negativity to embrace destiny. If that's the brand you can stand behind, then shop with us. www.crownmecollections.com or visit our Instagram page and click the link in the bio at CrownMeCollections LLC. So make sure y'all follow Design NOLA to help create content. How important is content for people on social media?
It's extremely important. How do you want someone to know about you or your business? How do you expect someone to work with you and they don't know you? You post quotes all day or just memes. People don't get it like that. Yeah. They want to see the person behind the tax preparation, the person behind the credit restoration. They want to kind of get to feel you. So people want to build a relationship and truly don't even know you. But a lot of people have social media friends. We all have people that we never even met before, but that's our stuff on social media.
Yes,
like we rooting for them, we tagging. It's important to get your name out there.
Correct. When did you know that the information that you had was valuable enough for you to make money from it?
That part. It wasn't really when I knew. It was more so when I needed the money. So I bought a house a few years ago, and I had an extra bedroom.
Well,
I was
congratulations.
like, thank you. I was like, I need something to help me pay this mortgage. What can I do? Turn one room into an office. It's a tax write-off automatically. I was like, well, I can start doing taxes.
There you go.
I ran that tax company out my house for that first year, made a killing. I was like, oh, I had so much clientele that I didn't even expect it. Like you said, people trust me just because they trust me. I didn't ever think it was going to jump off the way it jumped off. It just did. Something about me, people's like, hey, T doing taxes. I don't know if she can spell ABC, but she doing,
but she can do these numbers though.
And they coming to me. So the first year was awesome. But I started noticing there was so many people coming into my new house.
Into your house.
I'm a single mother. I have a daughter. I was like, oh, this not going to work for me. Mm-hmm. But you don't want the extra overhead.
Right.
So you're trying to keep things at a minimum, but still make your profit.
Right.
So the next tax season, I was like, okay, what you going to do, T? You gonna keep it or you going to elevate? I took a chance on fate and jumped out and found the office.
Okay.
I had thought about it for 2 weeks. After them 2 weeks, I'm on it. Like, when something comes to my mind, I'm on it. I don't waste no time. No, indeed, no.
So was it one of those things where when you found the office, you know how once you get the space and you have that overhead, you like, how many things can I do out in this building to keep bringing income in? Because I know I went to one of her business credit classes at that same office. So how many different things did you find to do once you got that building so you can make sure we're going to keep bringing this money all the way in here?
To be honest, one tax preparation will pay for my rent for that office. Okay. So I was never pressed about that because I know I can make the money. It was just more so using the space wisely. If I'm going to have classes, if I want to offer my clients more, I'm going to use the space to do it versus getting a hall, versus paying someone else for it. That's what made me start using my office space to host classes.
How many different classes do you offer? And are they all in person or are they virtual as well?
Okay, so lately, my last class was a business credit seminar, right? It was October 30th. It was the bomb. I taught a lot of business owners how to build business credit from scratch. So this is where you're using others people's money. It's called OPM, others people's money, to leverage your business. We upscaling your business using credit cards, gas cards, lines of credit, things where you don't have to come out of your personal account to spend on anything. That class was in person. I am working on doing a course that's going to be online. I haven't set a date for it yet, but it's coming real soon. Other classes I had was personal credit. I teach people how to get their personal credit together. A lot of us mess up our credit at a young age because we either shacking up and getting apartments with our boyfriends and getting evictions. We have repossessions on old cars.
And you just wasn't taught financial stability.
Right, and you just think that it's going to go away.
Yeah.
But when you starting to get older and starting to settle down and you want to buy a house, now it's time to get our shit together. Yeah. So now you calling me saying, see, I need my credit fixed. And I'm going to give you 2 options. I'll fix it for you. No problem. I'm going to teach you how to fix it.
So they can pay for either one?
Either one. But I'm always about teaching. Because once you teach somebody, they're going to always know. So same thing with business credit. I'm going to be offering services where I'm going to have one-on-one coaching, where I'm going to be building your business credit for you. Do I prefer that method? No.
No. But so that's mainly for the people who probably don't have time, I guess, don't have time to do that, or they
just don't want to do it. So the thing about being a business owner, our time is important.
Correct.
We don't have time to build and do this and do homework. I give homework.
This and check that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she definitely gives homework.
I give homework.
And you better do it because she's calling stuff out since you.
What you doing?
Yeah, I ain't got my paper in yet.
So they don't want to do the homework. They don't want to take the time. And I understand as business owners, it's extremely important that our time get used wisely. So I'm willing to build it for you. But that means every time you want to build it for another business, you have to come back to me. Which is good on my end because it's revenue. But if I teach you once, I never have to teach you again. You're going to use the same strategies and apply it to every business that you have. And you're going to be calling me saying, see, my next business have this. And I'm like, girl, you go.
And you use the same method every time.
And it may switch up a little bit. But guess what? You know how I am. If you call me and say, see, I'm stuck, I'm helping you.
Yeah.
So it's not even about taking a course over. It's not about me doing it for you. Anytime you're stuck and me and you already have that relationship, I'm helping you get through it.
How many clients do you think you have right now? Like how? Oh. I know you constantly growing because I know I see people because I be like, I know she's not in front of me, but my phone call, baby, I'm supposed to be on at 12:15, and while she commenting right here, my time.
So overall, with tax preparation, credit restoration, business credit, and personal credit. It's a couple of hundred clients that I have.
Okay.
I actually had my first one-on-one client for his business credit. I wasn't ready to start this year, but he forced me. He forced my hand.
That's good for you.
He was more so like,
that's good for you.
He'll see I'm ready to go to money. I need it done. I don't want to sit in no seminar. I don't want to do no homework. I want you to do it, and I'm ready. So he was my first one-on-one, and I wasn't truly ready to do it, all honestly, because of my time. I'm stretched real thin. Everybody knew.
Yeah.
They call me, and I'm like, stay on me.
Yeah.
I have a real good heart. Like, I mean to do everything I say I'm going to do. But sometimes...
But you have to remind you.
I get sidetracked. Yeah. Because I don't offer one service. I don't just take photos, right? So I'm taking photos all day. I have credit clients calling. I'm working on their credit. They're trying to buy a house. I have business owners calling, want to build business credit. I'm helping them, right? Then also taxes. Hey, see, my taxes, the IRS called me. This happened. So I'm trying to prepare taxes. Not just for clients that's business owners. Also, just W2 clients. So it's a lot that goes on in my little bitty office. And it's me. It's me running the show. A lot of times when I talk to my clients, I tell them, you're going to meet me.
Yeah.
When you call the TNT, I'm not sending you off no 1-800 number. You're not shooting to Atlanta. No customer service rep answering the phone.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me. So you got to think about when I have consultations for credit. I have homework follows for my students. And then I have new clients coming in, and it's me answering the phone. It's me sending the emails. It's me.
So what you hiring for? Because I know you just posted that you was hiring. So you got a lot of me's in there. So you definitely need to be some of you. So
it's a blessing. To be all honest, like it's a blessing to be able to hire. You never think that you'll be like, I need a team and I actually can pay people.
Yeah.
You be sometimes as a business owner, like we could barely pay our damn self.
Yeah.
So in order to be financially stable where I can bring on someone, I'm happy. And not just someone, a team. Like, I'm hiring these 6 or 7 people this tax season. And it's just more so, let me backtrack. Everybody need a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, you need to get you one. Because you don't know everything. And you have to be teachable. You have to be coachable in order to succeed. So this is how I wind up coming up to having a team. My mentor told me, you can't do it on your own. Just like you told me, it's too many me's and just one T.
Yeah.
So you need a couple of T's to run this office.
Correct.
You want to expand. You want to go out of town. You want to do this. You want to do that. You need to have the show running with or without you.
And you still got to be a mama.
I still have to be a mama. So in every business, you have to have a setup. So where if something happens to you or you're not able to be there, it can still run with or without you being there. So I had that problem. I'm 2 hands on. Me making the phone calls, and I had an office manager. I love my office manager. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I want to do everything. I want to send the invoices out. I want to go run to the store.
So you struggle with stepping back and allowing, well, you struggled because now you're hiring.
Yeah, now I'm hiring.
So what are the positions that you are hiring for?
So data entry clerk, right? That's what's going to enter all the data information for my tax preparators. Tax preparations. I have different levels. Okay. So if you're basic and you're just starting out, that's fine. I need you.
Right.
I need you. If you're experienced, I need you.
But you got to be coachable and prompt on time.
Oh, I'm going to get you together. So I don't even, most people, they don't even come to me when they for play. Like, a lot of times, people come to me when they're serious. I don't know. I had this demeanor about me where it seems like I don't play. I really don't take too much.
And you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. And you're supposed to have this tone about you that people don't come to play with you.
So, where did that even come from? Like, your mama, or is that something that...
I'm going to say my dad.
You've been that way?
I've been that way. I've been outspoken. Since a child. Like, you cannot tell me nothing, and if it doesn't sit well with me, I'm not going to say anything back. And as a child, they call it sassy, flip, a smart mouth. But as an adult, you set the tone for how you want people to treat you, period. You don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to be ugly about it. Well, I'm not cursing at you, but I'm going to let you know. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Everybody should take heed to that. So what's one thing, if somebody trying to build their personal credit, what's one main thing you would tell them to make sure they're doing first?
The easiest stuff. Pay your bills on time. It sounds basic.
Cliche.
Yes, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. If you pay your bills sometimes, you wouldn't even have no collections to start off with. Because they paid. When you get collections, it's because these bills are past due. Mm-hmm. You missed a payment. You didn't pay them, you ran off with their money, with their credit cards. Pay your bills on time is the easiest thing. The second thing I can say is credit card utilization. Stop maxing out these credit cards. Use your credit cards to at least a 20%. Take the calculator. However much your credit card balance is, times 20%. I do it with my clients all the time. I'm on the phone, we on Zoom. I'm showing them my calculator. If you have a $500 credit card limit, times 20%. It's going to tell you how much you are able to spend.
And you don't go over that amount.
You don't go over that amount. You pay it off in full if you can, and you pay it off early. You don't wait till the 5th when the car is due to make a payment. You're trying to pay it off on the 1st.
So why you don't wait till the 5th when it's due?
Because it makes the creditors look like, not that you paid it late, but you're right on time. It's like when someone owes you money, right? I let you borrow some money. You say you're going to bring it to me next Friday. Oh, you show up on Wednesday with my money? I'm happy. I'm like,
and I might give it to you again.
You might give it to, I'm willing to give it to you again. Now, you come Friday, it's damn near midnight, it's about to be Saturday, right? But it's still Friday. It's 11:59.
So you gonna wait till the last minute.
But you paid me, right? Because that's what you're doing. Y'all online paying Chase at the last minute. But it take a minute to process. So I'm saying, so you might pay it on a Friday. Chase not getting that money until Monday. Now you late. Now you late.
And now I need to fix it. Now you come and calling me because now you want me to fix it.
Oh, because Chase reported as late. So they didn't hit Chase until Monday. Banking hours.
Tuesday, but it's a holiday.
Period. So you saying I paid it on time. Paying it on time, pay early. You don't have to worry about that. It looks good in the creditor's eyes. Just like if anyone wants to you borrow money. When you pay it off early, I'm willing to give it to you again, maybe a little bit more. Because I can trust you now.
Correct. So what about business credit? What's one hack or one thing you would give to people trying to build business credit?
Before you can even start building business credit, you have to understand you have to get your business in order. And when I mean in order, I mean structured. So a lot of people want to build business credit and just jump in and fill out an application. Oh, I want a gas card. I'm going to go to Shell. Shell is going to deny the hell out of you because you don't have your business in order. And when I mean in order, you have to be searchable. Fine. They have to Google you. 411 you. If I'm looking for TNT, I should be able to type TNT into Google, which y'all do all the time, because y'all see me. And y'all should be able to find me like y'all do. You have to have a 1-800 number. You have to look like a big business, even though you're a small business, right? So, are you trying to get in contact with Walmart? Walmart has a corporate 1-800 number. You're
Correct.
never going to talk to just the store manager at Walmart. If you want to go higher, you're going to call corporate.
Correct.
It's the same way with your business. Now, that 1-800 number can ring to your personal cell phone. They don't know that, but you look like a professional business. Another thing, stop using your home addresses when y'all get these LLCs. That's public information. So you wonder why is the amount pulling up to your house? It's because all you have to do is search your business. And that address
come up.
It's coming up. Your mama address, whoever address you use for that LLC is coming up. You have to get you a virtual address or a physical building to use.
So with the virtual address and the 1-800 number, that's something that they can obtain that makes it look like
They're a big
that
business.
you're a big business to people on Google who, well, like if you're trying to apply for Amazon credit card or something like that,
They searching you.
they want to search you. So, if you at 111 St. Charles Street, but you really don't live on St. Charles
Street.
So are they paying a monthly fee to do that, or is like a one-time thing?
They are. So you're going to find these different companies, and in my business credit seminar, I teach you all of it. They have plenty of companies that will offer you a virtual address, but you have to be careful because some of them are giving you virtual addresses to UPS stores. So they will use the postal boxes. A PO box is not a virtual address. If Amazon is trying to give you credit and they search you and it comes up to PO box this or UPS store this, that's not your business. So they're going to Google map you.
Got it.
And when they see that this building that's a UPS store, that's not TNT.
Denied. So
Denied.
they automatically denied. So those are the type of things that they'll learn once they come to the business.
Right.
They do the business credit class, so they'll know what to and what not to do
Before even starting business credit. You can't even obtain business credit without even having the first, let's say the prereqs when you're in college.
So the virtual addresses, the
website,
the
toll freeze numbers, the LLCs, and everything has to match. Your EIN has to match your LLC.
Correct.
Every address that you have on there has to match.
So before you even do the
applying for any type of application.
Well, before you even do the your LLC, you want to get all the virtual stuff in. So when you do your LLC
Correct.
and you put your information on your
Correct.
LLC, it's the virtual address, it's the virtual, the 1-800 phone number, and
It's
your business
website.
email and stuff like that.
Correct.
Instead of your personal information. Because once you do that with your LLC, if you mess that up, then you gotta pay to fix it.
You have to pay to fix it.
You gotta pay to fix
Or
it.
you gonna be calling me to pay and fix it. I will fix it for you.
For a fee.
For a fee.
For a fee.
I'm gonna fix it for you.
So I know you do business legalization as
Correct.
well. So basically, they could come to you and just pay you to do everything. So they come to you, look, I need an LLC, I need my EIN, and everything else that we just talked
Right.
about. You can do all that for them.
Okay.
Or teach them how to do it. Because 9 out of 10, you're opening. Once we start one thing,
we keep going.
We keep going. So
if you're a serial entrepreneur,
most people that I know, that is exactly what we do.
Doing.
Yeah, it ain't never know one thing. Because once I could tap into that.
Oh
boom.
Yes, I can do clothes.
Oh, let me go.
I can do nails. Yeah, we doing it all.
Instead of them, every time they come to you, every time they start a business, they're coming to you to pay you. You can teach them one time.
You teach them how to fish,
and
they're always gonna eat.
So you have a choice. So either way it goes, you're gonna stay in business from all of these different things.
Bless, yes. Bless, yes. You want to be humble about it. You don't want to. I don't toot my horn. I don't say
though. You still can be humble and toot your own horn. I think you do a great job.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that I'm always. You never know what's gonna happen. But
I know.
Yeah, I should be in business for a very long time, and I should be able to help other people stay in business for a very long time. That's the goal. Okay, so what are we gonna expect? The courses, you say you're about to start the online courses, correct? It should be ready for 2022.
Okay, so
you're not in person, you're not in New Orleans. I have people from all over contact.
So everything is gonna be virtual.
It's gonna be virtual.
It don't even matter.
Yes, you can learn from anywhere, and I'm gonna tap in with you. Even though you take my online course, I'm so personalized where I want to get on Zoom, which I want to meet you. Hey, girl, you in California? I'm always like that.
Definitely like that.
I want to see you.
When we first did out, I think you was like, yeah, because we're gonna be best friends. So tell your husband, look, I'm gonna be calling if you're not doing something right, and she will check on you. So I think that's a great thing that you build that relationship, because it makes me feel like I can send you stuff or text you. Like when I saw something or somebody post something on Instagram and I wasn't sure if it was correct, I was like, baby, what's this? This right? Because I don't trust what they're saying. And she like, oh no, they're just trying to promote their business. They're doing that don't even sound right. They did all that just to promote their business, and they're trying to give you false information. So I think it's great when you have somebody that you can actually trust, because you really have all of our information at your fingertips. So I think that's a great thing. What's one of the things that you trying to build this business that you built? What's one thing that you had to overcome that it taught you something?
Let's see.
Because I know it wasn't peaches and cream just coming into it.
It's I want to say being a mom and a business owner. For everyone who don't know, most time I'm real transparent that I have a daughter with autism. I'm a single mom with one daughter, and she has autism, so it's very, very hard to give all your time to this child with a special need, and also give your business everything that it needs. You have to really be this strong individual, and I tell a lot of my clients that, because when they call, they down and out or something went wrong in their world, and they be like, it seems like you have it all together. I do, but I don't.
Right. You
have to put on this front, right? You have to put on this face that you're a boss. You have to be a boss, but we all have our times to where I'm a mom. I'm tired. She's sick. I'm not feeling well, but you still have to do what you have to do. So a lot of things that I had to overcome this journey of becoming an entrepreneur and not working corporate, because now I'm not clocking in and punching in and getting sales.
Go ahead, baby.
So now I'm cutting checks, which means I got to keep this business afloat.
Right.
It's also spending time with her, making sure she has what she needs, making sure she has her therapy and all the special things that makes her who she is. So it is a journey. But I think I got 5 or 6 kids. I can't do it, T. Oh, you can do it.
Yeah. I got 4 and I do it. So
and you can do it.
Yeah.
But people, even with one child, with no special needs, feel like they can't do it. And I'm that person that you come to and be like, oh, I can do it.
Right.
You can do it. I can do it. And matter of fact, I'm gonna teach you how. Oh, you want to sit on the phone with me? I'm going to tell you how. But you have to have the push. One thing, I'm willing to show anybody anything. But you have to be willing to put in the work.
Do you have a support system? Did you have a support system when you were starting everything and you knew you got your baby? Or is like she had to basically come everywhere with you while you was doing everything?
No, I have a great support system and I'm blessed. Like my family, they support me. My mom, my dad, all my family, they support me really, really well. When it comes to her, they don't play about her. But also, it's the same standard with me. When it comes to me, a lot of people that's in my circle, they don't play about me.
I don't.
Yeah, they don't play. They all about me. It's T need this, T need that. Because I'm going to have their bag just as well as they have mine.
So, how do you think that y'all's relationship, you and your daughter, did this building this business put a strain on your relationship at all? Or it was like she never missed a beat because she has such a great support system?
No, it put a strain on our relationship. Tax time, I'm in office. I'm in office from morning to night.
So she's
mostly by my mom. Yeah, she's mostly by her grandmother, and I'm working. But I'm working to secure a bag for her. Because I don't do it just for me. Anybody who know me, I'm into investing. stocks, bonds, IRAs, trust funds. I'm doing it so she can have something to live off of. Like, I don't want it to where she has to get it out the mud.
So
my baby not getting it out the mud.
No, we're not doing it.
No.
I don't know why people think that that's cute to say that they want, like, cause I've seen other people say their kid's gonna have to get it out the mud just like them. And I'm like, well, why? If you could just be the blueprint and...
You can be the blueprint. You don't have to get them everything, but you can set them up to where they're successful. And that's what I plan on doing. She's gonna be a blessed, successful child, but I'm gonna give her everything that I have in me to make sure she's that person.
So let's not make our children get it out the mud.
Right, help them.
Yeah.
Help them, because most times you're going to need help. This world is getting harder and harder. So if you're making your child get it out the mud, you could save a savings account for them to where when they want to start this business, Mom, I want to make t-shirts. Babe, I saved $5,000 for you already. Take 2 and start your little business.
Right.
Still keep the 3 for them in the bank. But take them to get them started. Next thing you know, she making $5,000 a month. She paying you back. Yeah, Mama, you don't have to work.
There you go. See, and I think that, I don't know why people think the opposite, because I feel like when we grew up, our parents didn't have the knowledge that we have. I feel like that's why I feel like we would have been way better off had we started all of this way earlier. So our kids, I think they're getting like the best of the best, because this is like entrepreneurial world right now, and we figuring it out, so they don't have to figure it out. But why put them through what we went through? Because I feel like our parents just did the best that they could.
And they didn't have the same resources that we have.
That too.
So when setting your children up even for personal credit, when they're 17 and 18, start putting them as authorized users on these credit cards.
Can you do it earlier?
Some cards do. So you have to look at which particular card allows them to be an authorized user at what certain age. Most of the time, they want to make sure that they're adult, or at least 17, legal age, because their responsibility comes on them. Okay. If you don't pay that card, it now becomes their problem. So
is there a certain card that we know for sure we can get to start earlier than 17?
I'm going to look it up and actually give y'all the info. I'm going to have it on my website.
So make sure you visit. What's the website again?
www.tntservices504.com.
My next question is, what is your vision for your business in 2022?
2022. To be better than 2021. And what I mean by that, I have high expectations for myself, for my new staff members, and also for my clients. I want to provide better service. To be honest, I ask my clients, do they have problems now? And they really don't, but I do. Mm-hmm. I have things that I want to change internally about my company to make it grow. I want to eventually network out and have companies and buildings in different cities. And I'm getting into real estate. I want to invest. I want to invest more. I have one Airbnb in New Orleans, but I want to have them in multiple cities. Okay. I want to rent out in Houston, Chicago, Atlanta. I want to have things where income is just flowing in. But for the tax business itself, I hope it's better than last year. When our customer service is better, our intake process is better, our return process is better, just a better overall customer experience.
So for your Airbnb that's here, if anybody wants to rent out your Airbnb, is there a special link or something that they can go to just for you?
Definitely. I definitely will leave it below. I'll leave it in the comments. Okay. And most time I advertise on my page, not too often, but you will see snippets outside the Airbnb, and I also leave the link to it.
So are you planning on stepping back from everything once you build it up the way you want to, and then just allowing your staff to run everything, or you think you're just going to continue to be hands-on and you're not going to step back? Because if you're going into different lanes,
right?
You know,
I want to go into coaching. I see myself, my business mentor made me do a business plan for the next 5 years, and it was important. At first, I didn't want to do it because it seemed like homework. Like, I had to do a business plan, but it put me into the light of what's going on these next 5 years. Within the next 5 years, I want to have these companies where it's running without me being there. So she taught me this, and shout out to Tameshia As, that's my mentor for taxes. She taught me that just because you have a business, you don't have to work inside your business. The owner of Walmart is not bagging groceries. Correct. So you need to put people in place to have your business running, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on having multiple businesses and having them running with me being the CEO. I don't have to be there every day. I'm going to check on you. You're going to call me. We're going to have rules and regulations so where things can run smoothly. So I can do other things. I can be on social media more. Me and you could be in Jamaica taking a girls trip during tax season. Right there. Yeah, we going. Where I don't feel like I have to be in the tax office just because it's tax season. If I have 5 or 6 preparers and I teach them very well, that tax office should run with or without me being there. That Airbnb, if I set it up well, it should run without me being in Houston.
Okay, and so basically that's your long-term vision
that I want to coach.
So how are you gonna get there? How you think? What's
my
the
steps? So within these next 5 years, I'm gonna map out exactly how I want my business to be run. Get the people that I need to run it right, and I'm gonna practice. Practice makes perfect. I can't teach someone else unless I've been through it. How can I teach you how to run your business and to be successful in the CEO and not be in your business every day if I didn't go through it myself? Same thing with credit. How can I teach you how to fix your credit if I never fix my own? Or never fix no one else's? Same thing with business credit. I had to learn how to build my own business credit before I can teach you the steps. And I don't know everything. I'm being so honest. I don't know everything, but guess what? When I don't know, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to call my mentors who do know, and they calling their mentors, and we give these answers.
I think it's extremely important that you, even though you're a CEO and you're going to have this business in multiple businesses, that it's important to stay a student.
Always.
So who taught you that? Because some people think that, oh, once I got it, and that's it, and I don't have to do nothing else.
That's the problem, because you might have one thing. Just like your cousin salads, you know how to braid. They have so many different braid styles coming out that you can't keep up.
Yeah.
So the same thing with a business owner. You have to be coachable. You have to be teachable. No one taught me that I need a mentor. I felt in my soul that I need a mentor. Because you're going to come to a class so where you're only going to elevate so much before you need help. I can help 20 people. But once this 21st person come and say, T, I need help with this, and I don't know how to do it, I need help.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck because I cannot elevate anymore.
So do you recommend that whatever your lane is, you get a mentor in that same lane as you, or just an all-around mentor, period?
I think you should have multiple. Find someone that fits you. Find someone that clashes with your personality. Everyone is not for everyone. That goes for business too. Everyone is not my client.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to coach everyone. Sometimes our personalities are not going to get along.
You turn people down?
Yes, we have to.
Nicely? Or you just don't respond to them?
No, I respond. I'm always going to respond, because even if you don't respond, it's a respond, but to be a business owner is more professional if you respond. You can't take on everyone, because then you're just doing it for the money. I'm going to take on somebody that's going to work on my nerves every day.
So what's a nice way that you turn them down? How do you even tell them, I'm not the person for you?
Just like in a relationship, we're not a good fit. But in a more professional style, I have to say, hey, sorry, I looked over everything and I came to realize that we're not a good fit for each other. Sometimes I'm a little bit too blunt. Sometimes I'm a little bit too hard. Even when fixing people's credit, they don't do the homework that I give them. Mm-hmm. Right? So their credit score keep going down. It's a bad reputation of myself, because if I'm supposed to fix your credit, but you're not doing the necessary steps, you're not the client for me. Because you cannot refer anyone to me saying to me, you should fix my credit, or your credit's still going down. I need people that's going to do what I need them to do, and do it well, and I'm going to help you. And then I kind of get frustrated when you don't take the necessary efforts to make yourself more responsible than what you need to be and get off the grounds. So if I'm giving you the game and you don't want to follow the game, it's a problem.
So you're not helping you, but you want me to help you.
Correct. And then you get mad when things don't go your way. So 6 months later, you can't buy a house. But you didn't do nothing what I said you sold 6 months. So it's a problem.
So do they take, when you go ahead and basically tell them that y'all not a good fit, do they take that
personally?
And
I don't know. And to be honest, if they did,
you don't know about it.
Yeah, it's all on them. Because when you pay me, I'm going to do what I need to do. And sometimes I always go out that extra way to make myself available to people and just help them. Like, I really help from the heart. So if you call me after hours, you call me on the weekends, if I see you at the store, I'm there. Yeah. You having a housewarming party, I'm coming. Yeah. You having a wedding, I'm there. Yeah. But I'm not gonna let you take me for granted. I'm not gonna let you just do anything and not be successful at it, because now you're wasting my time and you're wasting your time, and I don't have time to waste.
So what's one thing, if somebody trying to jump into your lane right now, was one piece of advice that you would give them?
And as far as my lane, you mean entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship and taxes.
Get your mentor.
Get your mentor.
You're going to need someone for a backbone. You're going to need some help. You cannot do this alone. You cannot think that you know everything and just jump off ship and feel like it's going to be okay. You're going to get stuck. And when you get started, and I have a tax mentor, I went to look for both of them, because it was something in me that needed to be fixed.
Social media?
Social media.
Okay.
And when I saw my mentor social media page, it was everything. Just like when you come to my page, it was everything I needed to know. I studied it from beginning to end. I followed my mentors for months before even contacting them. Okay. Because I wanted to make sure that we are fit for each other. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make sure that they just not trying to sell me anything. So I'm looking at their reviews, looking at their website. I'm making sure that it's everything that I need. And once I get that feel and I'm contacting them and it goes well, then I'm all in. Okay. I want them to have the best interest for me, like I'm going to have the best interest for my clients.
Got it. So if there's there's a little girl somewhere across the world. She doesn't get the motivation and the inspiration at home, and we know that, you know, for the adults, we want them to get a mentor and stuff like that. The younger ones need that too.
Right.
But she doesn't get the inspiration and motivation, but she knows she wants to be an entrepreneur even now, I'm not even going to say when she grows up, because these kids running better businesses than us nowadays.
Oh, yeah. I have clients that's 14 and 15.
See what I'm saying?
With boutiques. Doing candles. Some making covered strawberries, candy, apples. They have kids doing hair. They have children 15 doing nails.
So what's one thing you would tell that little girl if she's watching us on YouTube right now and she's feeling discouraged because she, like I said, she doesn't get the motivation from her parents or from the people around her, so she's constantly searching for people to uplift her?
Let me tell you, don't look for your friends and family to support you. Most of the time, they're not going to be your first supporters. Strangers are your biggest supporters, and I had to learn that. It didn't take me a long time to learn it, but even doing taxes, right? Your family may not come to you for the first year. They may not come and jump on the bandwagon so your name out there. So your name out there. They might not want you to take their pictures. It's okay. But guess what? Some years go by. Oh, they calling.
And then the price went up.
The price went up, and you're going to pay the price. Yeah, you're going to pay the price. So for that young girl who feels like she don't have that support at home, she don't have that motivation, do you? They going to see you. We had this conversation at the beginning of the podcast. They watching. They watching. It's going to be a stranger that's going to come to you and be able to help you, and it's going to be inspired by you.
And don't be afraid to reach out to people either.
Do what you have to do that's best for you. Put everything else to the side and do what you need to do that's going to benefit you, even as a young girl. Your mama may not agree with it. Your daddy may not agree with it. They may not want you to do taxes. If you feel in your heart that's what you want to do, then you go out and do it and don't let nobody stop you. And they're going to come along. That wagon going to keep rolling, and they're going to jump on eventually.
There you go.
But you better not stop.
There you go.
You better not stop.
And it can't get no better than that. So tell them one more time where they can find you.
Okay.
Your Instagrams and your website.
My Instagram is TNT Services LLC. Facebook is TNT Financial Services. Website is www.tntservices504.com.
And that's it. So thank y'all for tuning in to another edition of The Story Behind the CEO. And I hope that was super helpful for y'all. Make sure y'all hit her up. She's, like I said, she's going to help you with your personal credit, help you with your business credit. And she's about to be your homegirl. So that's just what it is. Thank y'all so much.